If you watched the first part of this video, you'll have seen how I breast a wood pigeon and prepare the meat for the table. And this one I'm going to show you how I cook it. Now the simplest and easiest way to cook a pigeon breast is in a nice hot pan with a little drop of butter and olive oil. But I do something a wee bit different. So firstly I start off putting the pigeon breast into a plastic bag. I'm going to do 4 breasts here. Then, using a mallet, or if you don't have a tenderising mallet, a good rolling pin, I tenderise the meat. You can also use a 2-pound hammer or a lump of 4x2, which are also good for stress relief purposes, but they might be a little rough in the pigeon breast. But give them a good out pounding. Then set them to one side. Take yourself a good clean container. I'm going to wash my paws here before I progress any further. Now I'm going to make up a marinade. And usually I've done this sort of by taste, but decided to make up measurements for the purpose of making this video so people could follow it a lot easier. But I start off firstly with tomato ketchup or tomato sauce, whatever you want to call it, and put 4 dessert spoons into a clean container. Then I take 1 dessert spoon of Worcestershire sauce, which seems to be a little shy at coming out of the bottle, so needs a wee bit of a jiggle. Then I put 3 dessert spoons of runny honey. Okay, I know I've got a sweet tooth, but it's my video. Then to finish up, I put 3 or 4 dessert spoons again of apple juice, depending on how thick or thin you want your marinade to be. Then I give this all a good stir up. Make sure it's all well mixed together. Yum. Then place your pigeon breast into it. Then make sure they're well stirred up into the mixture so that they're all well coated. Then stick the lid on it and put it into the fridge overnight. You can see the breasts are well marinated and coated. So for cooking, get yourself a good hot pan or a deep saucepan like this. I'm using some olive oil here. I think it was garlic infused olive oil. And a good knob of butter. And stir that up until the 2 of them are well mixed in together. Then apply your pigeon breast. I'm only going to do 2 at a time here. cooking a wee bit hot here, so I'll just turn the heat down a bit. I think I'm running a wee bit low on gas because every time I adjust it, the flame seems to go out on me. But give them a good couple of minutes on each side and then turn them over. I think that penny looks better than the wife. Scoop some of the juices out over them. Keep the top half from drying out. Then when you think they're ready, give them a wee prick with a fork or a knife to see what colour the juices run out. If they're a wee bit too bloody for you yet, give them another minute or so. Then put the lid on them and turn the heat off. Now you do want them a wee bit bloody inside because they will continue to cook in the pan even after the heat's been turned off. Once they've sat for a good 5 minutes, the meat should be well rested and relaxed. Then put them onto the plate with what else you want to cook with them. I've got some potato wedges there and garden peas. Then scoop some of the juices out of the pan over the top of the meat. If I was a better chef, I probably could make a decent gravy out of that. Now let's see how we done. Not quite pink in the middle, but still nicely done. Well fellas, I've said it once and I'll say it again. If you make a mess in the kitchen, tidy up after yourself. Keep the wife sweet. How do you get this blasted thing off? Now I have it on the